Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and welcome to episode 5 of my Festive Big Brother. Joining the contestants quite late, I have to say, but Rue is not giving up on Father Winter. She keeps trying to flirt with him. She just tried to ask him a risque question. I honestly don't know what's got into Rue, but she is causing trouble. It also looked like Mrs. C just had some romantic interaction. Honestly, what is happening? Father Winter's reputation is going down, down, down. And a couple of you guys seem to have a few ideas why, such as Marcus? I think that's how I pronounce it. I think everyone is trying to get rid of Father Winter. He's Father Winter, the most popular of all the holiday characters, and he's the most innocent and kind-hearted, so he won't be alienated. Honestly, Rue is playing this game, but she seems to be winning over so many of you guys. The last part really did revolve around the kind of swingers circle that started. I don't know what you would call it, but everyone kind of woohooed with everybody. Daddy Winter definitely seems to be playing some type of game. Ice Queen, actually, since she got her nomination for eviction, she's actually been kind of playing the field. She went out and spent all day really stargazing with Daddy Winter. Definitely tried to work on that relationship. She's also trying to comfort Santa Bullock, trying to I don't know, take comfort in her, take selfies, make her laugh, which is really sweet. Oh, she's now feeling flirty. She was feeling very angry from a flirty spouse. However, now she's feeling flirty and wants to kiss Father. So she's gonna come and lay her claim on this man. We are going to kiss him because Rue honestly will not stop. She is not backing down. All she wants to do is cause some drama, which I'm actually living for, quite honestly. Oh, what's Ice Queen getting up to? Oh, she's insulting Father Winter. Okay, so you know how I said Ice Queen was making moves and trying to become better friends with people and getting her relationships up? Not the case with Father Winter. She is just insulting him. She is definitely on Santa Bullock's side. He just pushed her away. Oh my god, did you see that? Ice Queen's hair, how dare you push her away? She is definitely trying to stick up for Santa Bullock, but Santa Bullock is so all over the place. Oh, are they about to go? Yep, they are. They're gonna go woohoo, which, am I surprised? No. I knew that this was gonna start happening as soon as I put in the closets. They're all going back into the closet together. Oh my word. I'm gonna leave you two to get on with that. I don't think anyone's actually going, whoa, you two are stood very close together. What's going on there? Did you guys see that? Her and Daddy were so close with one another. She wants to kiss someone, which honestly, I don't know who I want Mrs. C to kiss, but we could definitely do that. We're doing one whim a day for kind of each person. I do some of them off screen, I do some of them on screen. I don't really know if she is gonna kiss someone, because honestly, I can't really see her kissing anyone as of right now. Like, she hasn't really got that connection with anybody, and I don't really think she'd stir the pot between Father Winter, because that pot is already being stirred. Let's be real. She's gonna take a shower, probably to try and get rid of that flirty emotion. Oh my god, Ice Queen's just being mean to everybody. Honestly, I thought she was like fighting for her place to survive, but apparently she's not very happy that she got put up for nomination. She does no longer trust these housemates, so definitely taking a turn on everybody. Even Daddy Winter, who is like one of her confidants in the house. She's even being mean to him. Where is he coming? Okay, he's coming to practice this. It is only Wednesday evening. We usually do evictions on Saturday, so we will be evicting either Ice Queen or Father Winter, depending on who you guys have voted for. So I'm really just gonna like spend the days watching everybody and get in touch with you guys when anything kind of risque and kind of dramatic is happening. Mrs. Santa Bullock definitely woke up on the wrong side of bed today. She is just being mean to everyone. She just told Mrs. C to go away. She was mean to the Grinch, which is never a good thing. Why did they just get romance? That's so weird. But yeah, she was mean to the Grinch, and then he apparently erased her memories. Her romance is super low with Father Winter because he has just been cheating on her this whole time. So every time she sees it, oh my god, Rue just flirted with him again. She keeps asking him risque questions. He's not even agreeing to them. What? Mrs. C! Mrs. C! Oh my god, that is something I never needed to see. Oh, my eyeballs. This is gonna be burnt in my memories forever. And not just because I'm taking screenshots of it. Why? Why is this a thing? Why is the game doing this to me? She's woohooing Daddy Winter. I paused at the most disgusting time available. Rue sat over here asking risque questions to Father Winter. And these two are having a woohoo. Now she's complimenting his appearance. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is actually getting ridiculous. Daddy Winter. I want to know who proposed that. I have no idea who that was. Oh my god. And he's sleeping in bed next to Mrs. C. How did this happen? Oh my word. These two are just talking about being non-committal. Santa Bullock is just sat there watching them. I'm so confused. Oh my god. He's having an awkward encounter. He really doesn't want Rue to flirt with him. I will give it up for Father Winter. He really is trying to like push her away. But every single time that someone flirts with him or he flirts with someone else, his and Mrs. Santa Bullock's relationships go way down. So their romance is like in the negative. But as you can see, he doesn't actually have a romance with Rudolph, like at all. Oh man, now Mrs. Santa Bullock is insulting Rudolph. It's all kicking off. Everybody, tensions are just running high. Daddy Winter is taking no prisoners in this part. He is about to kiss Mrs. C. I don't know if this is gonna work because she just went over to talk to Mrs. Santa Bullock. Oh no, he's gonna go do it right in front of Rue. Oh, is it gonna happen? He's compliment. Oh my word. No, Rue saw. Look at her face. She doesn't seem angry by it though. Why is she not angry? She has romance with him. Oh my god, they're in an awkward encounter. He's feeling super flirty. It's a sign. Nothing is more romantic than smooching amidst rough weather. How did Rue not get jealous by that? Honestly, like, if I had seen that, she's not even, like, romantic or anything or non-committal, so I have no clue how she didn't just, like, flip her lid. But Daddy Winter, honestly, I thought he was gonna be a bit of a player. You all thought Rue was the player in the last part. You were all shocked by seeing Rue sleep with both Father Winter and Daddy Winter. And now Daddy Winter, he just really seems to be getting his own back. I don't know how this is gonna go down between Rudolph and Mrs. C. They're actually really good friends. Daddy Winter making a move on Santa Bullock, about to compliment her appearance. Oh, and now he's changed his mind and got Father Winter in on the conversation. Dude, you can't just do that. You can't be thinking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go flirt with his wife, and then I'm just gonna actually be friendly to his face. Oh my word. I again have not looked at who you guys are planning on voting out because I didn't want it to sway my opinion. I'm like calling that you guys have probably voted for Ice Queen to leave just because everybody else is getting into so much drama. What? Mrs. Santa Bullock just yelled at Daddy Winter. Oh, and now he wants to flirt with her. Daddy Winter is causing all sorts of problems for himself. Again, Mrs. C didn't get jealous. I don't know what it is about Daddy Winter, but he must just have the charm because he can flirt with whoever he wants and nobody gets bothered by it. Rue has a slight relationship with him and so does Mrs. C now, apparently, after their woohoo and kissing section. Yet Rue and Mrs. C seem to be on good terms. Mrs. Santa Bullock and... oh no, she's shouting forbidden words at Mrs. C. She's like, what are you playing at? She's just in a bad mood in general. She definitely rolled out of bed on the wrong side. But who can blame a woman? I mean, Rue, what are you up to? Okay, they're only hugging. That's fine. I think one of you guys said that the more personality mod is making like them hug each other an awful lot. And that definitely seems to be happening in my game. But oh my goodness, there's like fallouts, people getting their hearts broken here, there, and everywhere. And honestly, this is crazy. Like, I haven't instigated any of this, and yet here we are. Where the heck is Daddy Winter? Oh, he's just making some food. You got Ice Queen. Where is she off to? She's gonna go relight my fire. And then Mrs. Santa Bullock is just asleep. Oh, she was going to go relight the fire, but it's very chilly out there. It's actually a blizzard, so she's probably going to get stuck on the roof because that happens whenever there's a blizzard outside. Yep, just go get stuck on the roof. That's completely cool. Rudolph, I am keeping a close eye on you. She's about to go compliment his appearance. Luckily, Santa Bullock is actually asleep, so she's not going to be too fussed about this because I don't think she's going to see it. But Rue, I think she's seeing what Daddy Winter got up to. Wait, is he now flirting with her? Oh my goodness, this is too much. There's too much flirting going on. I, for one, cannot keep up. And she's back to being angry for 22 hours because she just saw Rue flirt with him once again. Oof. Now he's joking about being non-committal. You two have this weird bromance going on. They've all slept with the same women. Like, this is weird. I don't like this. This is the weirdest bromance I have ever seen. This is like a literal bromance. I don't think Daddy's slept with Santa Bullock, but he has flirted with her. So he's flirted with his current wife, he's slept with his ex-wife, and he also slept with the head reindeer. And then Father Winter has also slept with the head reindeer, slept with his current wife, and slept with his ex-wife at some point down the line. They haven't slept together in Big Brother, but I'm assuming they've been married for plenty of years. I'm assuming they slept together at some point, you know? But this is weird. You guys are like, it's like blood brothers, but in like a sexy way, and I'm just not here for it. I'm gonna send Mrs. Santa Bullock to sleep because she's super sleepy. She was up really early. Why are you two up here? What are you doing? Get your asses back downstairs. You shouldn't even be allowed in this area. Can you both get your butts down here, please? That would be great. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of romance, and I just feel sorry for Ice Queen, because she's just here and kind of just watching everyone. She's just trying to still be friends with everyone, whereas everyone else is just sleeping around, and she's just keeping her morals, you know. She has a strong moral compass, so good for her. I actually am feeling quite sorry for the Ice Queen. I think because she has the loner trait, people just kind of ignore her, which is really sad. Like, Grinch is literally the only friend she has in this place. And I think it is because they are both, like, evil-traded, is that they just take, like, a lot of, like, company from one another. And I just think everybody else is so, like, happy-go-lucky and jolly all of the time and, like, having a gay old time together. I just think that they don't even make an effort with the Ice Queen, and as much as, like, that's her fault as well, because she really should be trying to make more of an effort with people, especially when she is up for eviction, and she really hasn't left really an impression on you guys from what I got from the comments of the last part. She's been kind of, like, hanging around in the background, kind of the way that Buddy was, in a sense, but no one else really gives her the time of day, and I kind of just want to give her, like, a really big hug and just, like, let her know that at least some people have her back. Also, update on the situation. Rue actually has a slight romance with Father Winter. She has a better romance with Father Winter than currently Mrs. Santa Bullock does. Like, they are so in the red. Although Rue really seems to have lost interest in Daddy Winter. I think she's realized that as much as she's a player, he's kind of also a player, which has kind of taken, like, the innocence that she had about him. Like, she was really trying in the last part to, like, get his attention, whereas now she really doesn't seem to be fighting for it all that much. I don't know if that's just, like, a, you're not worth it, or if that's more of a, like, game plan to make him kind of feel that he's not wanted so that he might, like, start making moves on her again. I really have no idea. I feel like everybody in this house literally has a game plan, and I don't know who to believe anymore. It is kind of crazy. I didn't even think Mrs. C had a game plan, and yet in this part, she's been making all the moves to try and entertain you guys and win you over. Her and Father Winter have actually been kind of flirty with one another, which is strange. I mean, they do still have their very negative romantic relationship, but they're actually really good friends now, which is crazy. Like, I can't actually believe that they have become friends out of this situation. I never thought that was gonna happen, but look, she's flirting. Oh, she's flirting with Daddy Winter, not with him. God damn it. Mrs. C is really into Daddy Winter. I don't know if she's like, okay, I'm gonna have some fun whilst I'm in here. I'm gonna get myself a toy boy. Or if she's like, I bet he's popular on the outside, and therefore I'm gonna start flirting with him, and, like, the public will want to keep me in for stirring up trouble between him and Rudolph. Ooh, I thought she was gonna go right up to him and start flirting with him again, but no, she just swerved him. And, he just kind of ignored her. All right, guys, let Rue get a bath, please. And yet Daddy Winter has just walked in. Dude, she doesn't want anything to do with you. Can you not tell this already? Rue, you know what? You get your bath, girl. You wanted to take a bath, so take a bath. Oh, okay. She just stripped off whilst he sat here in the room. She's playing you. She knows exactly what you are like, Daddy Winter. She's like, I'm gonna show him everything that he's missing out on. But he really doesn't seem that fazed. I mean, genuinely not that bothered by her, which I don't even know. These guys are so confusing. They are so up and down. 1 minute they have me shipping them and I'm like, oh my god, Daddy Winter and Rue, yes, give it to me, living. And then the next I'm like, you know what, they both deserve better than each other. So I really don't know, like, even to believe myself nowadays, which is so confusing. Like, they have got me flipping pages and I don't know where I'm up to. I cannot put a bookmark in where I am up to on all of these relationships because my opinion just keeps changing. Mrs. C bringing that tea. She just saw Daddy Winter flirt with Rudolph. I think he complimented her appearance or something. And Rue hasn't been jealous this whole time. Like, she has kept herself to herself. I think she knows what Daddy Winter is like. Like, she just expected that kind of behavior from him. Whereas Mrs. C, hell hath no fury like a scorned, jealous sim. Ooh, she's already been through this once with Father Winter. She didn't want to go there again with Daddy Winter. They do still have a little bit of romance, but she is one scorned lady and she is not enjoying it in the slightest. Look at her grimace. That isn't even a smile. That's just like a full-on grimace. She's honestly just sat in this house like, I hate you all. Why am I here? I could be doing so much better things with my life, and yet I'm trapped in this hellhole with my ex-husband and a dirty, lying scumbag. Oh, Mrs. C, what have you gotten yourself into? Also, really quickly, I want to give a shout out for Liz 0110 for commenting on the last part saying, Molly, I recommend you download the No Happy Environment mod because it stops them from getting happy all the time due to good decorations, which thank you very much. That definitely adds a little bit more drama because they aren't constantly happy and their moods fluctuate a little bit more. So big thank you for your help on that one. I downloaded it and put it into my game and it's definitely helping things chug along quite nicely. Rue and Ice Queen have actually formed a really nice bond together. I don't know what it is, but they've become really good friends, which is really nice. It seems that out of like this circumstance that Rudolph has been put in, like this mega awkward love pentagon. I mean, it's not even a triangle anymore. It's like a full-on like pentagon, hexagon. There's a lot of romances going on. But she really seems to have found a friend in the Ice Queen, which is quite nice because, as I said, Ice Queen wasn't really talking to anybody, and yet Rue like has worked her charm. I think it must be those doe eyes that just have everybody falling in love with Rudolph, no matter how much of a player, no matter, look at her checking out Mrs. C and Daddy Winter. Oh my goodness. No matter how much is going on like in the drama side of things, like she still is really friendly and really approachable with everyone, and she knows when people are struggling, and she's kind of just been there for the Ice Queen. I can't remember who Rue put forward for nomination. I think she might have put the Ice Queen forward, actually, but she's just been really nice. I feel like she's kind of regretting her decision now. I reckon she probably would have put, I mean, she did put Mrs. C forward, but probably like Father Winter or Daddy Winter. If she could go back in time and use hindsight, then oh my goodness, I reckon she would. But Rue, That's the whole point of Big Brother. You just gotta go off what you're feeling in the moment. Hindsight is a beautiful thing, but unfortunately, you did not have that option. Grinch has actually just taken himself off to bed. He was awake really early this morning. Are you guys becoming friends again? Are you back on or off? Oh no, Rue's taken herself off to bed and he's gonna go chat with Mrs. C instead. He is just, honestly, this man has no qualms about his situation. Karma is going to bite him on the bottom one day, which, I mean, it's a pretty fine bottom, so I reckon Karma will be pretty happy about that. But it's definitely going to come back to bite him on the arse for sure, because he is playing with people's feelings, and, you know, you guys are going to see that. His housemates are gonna see that, Mrs. C is probably gonna see that, and so is Rudolph. And one day, all of this is gonna come down on your head, Daddy Winter. Look, she's trying to flirt with him and he doesn't want it. She's trying to ask him a risque question. He's like, no, I don't want you to do that. Because he flirted with Rudolph. This man cannot make up his mind. He's checking that list twice and he really cannot choose. I am quickly starting to distrust Mrs. C. I honestly thought she was going to be one of my favorites in this competition, but there's just something about her and the way she's been acting recently that just does not sit well with me. Rudolph saw Daddy Winter flirt with her before, so she is super sad because she once again has the drifting love emotion, and Mrs. C like keeps going up to her and like being friendly, and it's like, dude, you're the one who caused this. Like, you have to realize that you're the one who got between her and Daddy Winter. Like, you can't keep trying to be her friend. Oh, also, Santa Bullock and Mr. Father Winter are back on, apparently. Their romance is blossoming once again. They just had a woohoo, and now they're back on the right track. Again, it's so up and down in this house. I feel like we are getting like halfway through and people are just starting to completely lose their heads. I don't know what's got into them all, but none of them seem to remember their loyalties or their friendships. I think they're all just trying to be like as entertaining as possible to win you guys over, and it's just getting weird. The Grinch is apparently probing Father Winter, excuse me. I think he's had enough probing to last him a while, I have to say. Probing is what got him into all of this trouble in the first place. So boys, can we not go there? Can we please just leave probing out of this situation? Someone's about to go home, which is crazy. Oh, we got drifting love and doomed relationship. Walked in on someone you really care for with someone else. You feel like caring a little less about them right now. Did she walk in? Oh my god. She walked in on Father Winter woohooing with Santa Bullock. Oh, Rudolph. She's so sad. I'm so glad that people can't die from sadness in this game, because Rudolph would definitely be on the verge of that right now. But luckily, that's not an emotion that Sims can die from. So she has a negative romance with Father Winter and absolutely no romance left with Daddy Winter. Mrs. C is playing the field and now has the only romantic interest with Daddy Winter. Oh my word. Mrs. C, you are a character and a half. I feel like she's just making up for lost time. She was up for eviction last week. She's like, I gotta get back in the good books somehow. Time to just stir shit up. Can we just talk about how the Grinch has just become obsessed with baking? He made breadsticks. He's now made brownies. He also made bagels this morning. Like, ever since his task, Grinch has just been minding his own business and baking, which honestly, I kind of love him for it. I thought he was going to be such a troublemaker. He's like, I'm just going to watch all the drama go down. I'm going to keep it all inside my head for a time when it's needed. And I'm just going to sit and bake my brownies. Screw all of you. The public love me already. So I'm just going to be like the chaotic neutral of this clan and just keep you all on my good side. You are live on the English Simmer. Please do not swear. It is that time where we are about to evict the next housemate. For those of you who may not have watched the last part, I highly suggest you do before you watch this part right here. But we had the decision between the Ice Queen and Mr. Father Winter. The OG holly jolly fellow, the OG evil Queen of Winter. You guys have been casting your votes for who you want to leave the Big Brother house, and I can reveal that the person with the most votes to leave the house is, drumroll please, that was the worst drumroll of my life, it was Ice Queen. I'm sorry, Ice Queen, your time in the Big Brother house has come to an end. You were just a bit too frosty for everybody. Your makeup might be on point, but your personality was not, and you are the next to leave the Big Brother house. Please say your goodbyes. So we are gonna have the Ice Queen go around. We're gonna have her hug everyone. It's not there. Maybe she doesn't like him enough to give him a hug, so we're not gonna give a hug to him. We're gonna give a hug to everybody else instead. Oh, I'm kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's because she did have the loner trait. And that's why she wasn't really trying to make an effort with anybody apart from the Grinch. And then once Rudolph's conscience finally got a hold of her for putting the Ice Queen up for eviction, she kind of became friends with her as well. But we're gonna give a hug to everyone that we can. Father Winter apparently didn't make that much of an impression on her, so he unfortunately does not get a hug. But everybody else does. Oh, Santa Bullock pulling away from the hug. She's about to leave. That's so mean. Oh, I feel like we should play some really sad music. No one's actually paying any attention, which is even more sad. Oh my word. Goodbye, Ice Queen. I mean, I would say you would be missed, but you really didn't do much apart from drink tea, so therefore I highly doubt you will be missed. Maybe you could have made a move on Daddy Winter, but you did not, and that is all your fault, my friend. So there we have it, guys. Ice Queen was voted out by you all. She actually got 69% of the votes. Thank you guys so much for all of your votes on the last part. I super duper appreciate you guys. We are going to be joining these guys next time, where they're going to battle out for head of household once again, and we will get back to the nomination process. Nominations will happen on Wednesday. I, of course, will keep you guys updated with all the drama that's going down. But thank you all just so much for getting so involved in this Let's Play. I'm honestly loving it. I hope you guys are too. And I will speak to you all in the next part. Bye, guys.